I hate men. I hate men too.
What's good, you guys? Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're joining for the very first time, thank you as well for being here today. In today's video, we are going to be talking about this white man who decided to take to the media to, talk about his breakup and the reason why a ring does not mean anything to his woman. I would say his woman in this context because he narrated the story and how the divorce happened. You guys are not even ready for what this man has to say. Aside from the story he shared, there's a black man reacting to his video, and it was so funny because this man literally gave him the read of his life. And at the end of the day, with everything he did to his ex-wife, he still ended up blaming it on ADHD. And this is where people are having issues like, why would you do all of those things to your wife and still come here, no accountability, blame your wife and say everything is because you have ADHD? It's a very interesting conversation, and I've put together the clips. So without wasting much time, let's get right into it.
I hate men. I hate men too.
I guess this means absolutely nothing in the year of 2024.
Why do you say that?
About a month ago, my wife decided to have a conscious uncoupling. It came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting it at all. Just one day, I was served papers and I was blocked on all social media accounts.
If someone is blocked on all social media accounts by their loved one, there's always a reason.
I suffer with ADHD,
Okay.
which means I have hypersexualization,
How are those related?
which means there has been sacred affairs
There it is.
in our marriage.
There it is. The word you're looking for is secret affairs, because there's no such thing as sacred affairs when you're cheating on your spouse. And who says suffers from ADHD? Like it's a deadly ailment. And that is not something that causes you to cheat.
Sure, I don't think that was a deal.
Why
so
not?
I'm not even sure what it was. But if it was the reason, not to slander her or anything
what's it about to
of
play?
that, but that would be slightly ableist
What?
to have a problem with that.
We're using ableism now to excuse cheating? Later in the video, he blames everyone but himself. External factors like her friends, her mother, and her therapist that were saying that she deserves better. This is why I hate y'all, because a lot of you men are still babies. I don't know if you were coddled by your mother, but mentally, you're still children. Because to think that not only does ADHD cause you to be hypersexual and cheat on your wife that you chose to dedicate yourself to, but to think that that's not a reason for her to leave your ass is insane. And you said affairs, plural. Plural. This is the problem. Your children that have never matured. You think because you have a beard, you're an adult. No, mentally, you're just not an adult. And secondly, you don't view women as adults with their own minds and their own right to independence and happiness. Because why should she have to have no self-respect and just suck it up and be with a bum like you? You're not even good looking enough for all that shit. This is pathetic. I'm glad she left your crazy, illogical, delusional ass. And then y'all post this shit on the internet wanting sympathy. You are a lesson learned for your ex and for future women. You make men look bad because women can't have nothing. Now it's bigotry and ableism to leave someone that's cheating on you because they blame it on ADHD. What? And you started the video off claiming that your wedding ring meant nothing to her. It meant nothing to you, dumbass, because you cheated multiple times. If you know what loyalty means in a marriage, you wouldn't have done anything to make your wife hand you divorce papers. You stupid. Oh my God. And then the phrase conscious uncoupling. What? Yes, she chose to divorce you because she has a right to. And then you want to talk about laws in Idaho or whatever podunk state you're in that allow women to divorce their husbands. Yes, because they should have the freedom to do so if their husbands are disloyal idiots. Hello? Hello? She saved herself. I wish she would have dodged the bullet originally, but damn. Wow. I'm sure if she would have known that you would use ADHD as an excuse to cheat on her, she would have never walked down that aisle. This is pathetic. This is just,
The fact that he started the video saying that the ring doesn't mean anything to his ex-wife, like it meant something to him to begin with, is actually very crazy. If you Google narcissism, this man's picture is going to be there, like boldly there. The color of his cap and the color of his skin are almost blending together, and the way he was saying that with all the temerity in the world needs to be questioned, because this lady left you because you were cheating on multiple occasions, and the fact that you could even publicly blame that on ADHD tells us every single thing that we need to know, and that she did herself the best, and she makes the best decision by leaving his house. Because I had to start checking, does ADHD literally makes people cheat? Because where are we getting it wrong? He was there saying it with all the sincerity in him. He was there saying it like he was so innocent, he never did anything. His wife just stood up one day, packed a bag, and left the house. This person said, fact that he thinks a ring is ownership of another person, that is supposed to just be okay with him stepping out of the marriage. Another one said, I've experienced that kind of narcissism, blaming random family members and thinking only he is allowed to try to make her happy. And if he doesn't, then oh well, she's stuck being unhappy. Like, what the hell? Another person said, that is narcissistic, that has nothing to do with his ADHD. He knows that the lack of accountability is immense. Like, it's actually crazy. It's a very, very crazy that he could literally blame that on ADHD. So does it mean that people who have ADHD all over the world has a tendency to cheat? Another person said, ADHD makes me forget a lot, but I have never forgotten I was in a relationship. I have never forgotten to be faithful. He's actually drunk saying that because he can't be for real. Another one said the vows goes sickness and in health, not through multiple bouts of infidelity. I'm not sure he's aware of that because he was so bold. He was even saying that and smiling. He was saying that and blame every single person around him but himself, and step out of the marriage to go sleep with another person, and saying the ring doesn't mean anything to his ex-wife. If it meant something to you, sir, you wouldn't do what you did. Let me know what you guys think about this video. What do you think about the audacity that he even has in the first place to sit down and film such video and felt it was okay to post for everyone to see? Let's continue this conversation in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next one.